Immaculate conception, like the Black Madonna in mangers. My crew consists of millionaires, failures, and gangbangers. Say my name like Candyman, then I'm creeping out the cut with a gallon in hand. I span 49 states, bounce, rock, skate, similar to moving weight out of state. Lyrics lacerate spinal columns. I dare you, cockroaches. Dead and stankin', stomping on busters like Kirk Franklin. Intrigued by the speed of a 911 Porsche? But of course, still screaming, behold the pale horse. Watch my flame turn green like the Promethean torch. Pay no child support with me and my mic divorce. Some of y'all cats in the game look confused with your butterfly collars and your crocodile shoes. Gotta pay dues, street news. You know it's off the hook when Old 31 is gangbanging in Brooklyn. So this is a song called Understandable Smooth, which actually we did in between the first album, Soul on Ice, and Ras Assassination. So it kind of would have been something that should have been on Ras Assassination. It was kind of some of the last things I actually produced on my own. But lyrically, I was just always a big fan of that line from Nas, "Understandable Smooth shit the murderers move with," and big Anita Baker fan. So I just kind of put two of my favorite things together and wrote how I was feeling at the time. So it's I do a lot of Judeo-Christian biblical references, but with knowledge of self in there. So I said, it's an immaculate conception, being birthed without a father, like the Black Madonna. So the Mary, the Mary that gives birth to Jesus. And actually, if you go to the Vatican, all the oldest depictions, paintings, statues are of blacker than me, Madonna, and a black ass baby. So just black Jesus shit, real Jesus shit. So it goes Immaculate Conception, like the Black Madonna and mangers. And then I just go into very realistic shit at the time. I said my crew consists of millionaires, failures, and gangbangers. That's pretty much, some people played in the NFL, some was selling dope, some was, whatever. Some was playing in NBA, whatever. My crew was, some niggas just couldn't get out their mama house. So we was all very, a rogues gallery of people that kicked it together. Then I, movie reference. I said, say my name like Candyman. Like, just imagine like niggas saying, Razzie, 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 and then I just pop up with like a big ass jug of Hennessy at the time. So I was like, say my name like Candyman, then I'm creeping out the cut with a gallon in hand. I spanned 49 states, just saying I traveled, bounce, rock, skate. So like if I'm, spanning these states, then I'm traveling, I bounce to the next place, I rock my show, and then I skate out, I leave. So, and then it's the reference to it was an old, like a funk song, but it was kind of like a West Coast song. Bounce, rock, skate, whatever, roller coaster, roller skating record. And then, and I say bounce, rock, skate, so similar to moving weight out of state. If you were selling dope somewhere else, you would bounce over there, rock up some dope, and then sell the crack, and then you would skate out and do it again. So it's kind of a triple entendre. So I span 49 states, bounce, rock, skate, similar to moving weight out of state. Lyrics lacerate spinal columns, and then I do the whole Scarface shit. I bury you, cockroaches. And dead and stankin'. It's just like, so I'm just killing niggas, really lyrical shit. Stomping on busters, like Kirk Franklin. So Kirk Franklin had to stomp shit. Then I flip into my, what's the word I'm looking for? My materialism as opposed to my intellect. So I say, intrigued by the speed of a 911 Porsche, but of course. So like, do I want a fucking Porsche? Do I want to be popping off, doing $120 somewhere, on the Autobahn, some having big money shit? Yes, I do. So I say, but of course, but still screaming, behold the pale horse. So I'm still, talking about this real life shit and Illuminati shit when it wasn't popular. I go on to say, watch my flame turn green. So I'm saying it's another metaphor. I'm saying watch this talent, watch how I spit turn into money, like the Promethean torch. So the flame is green. Prometheus, his green, he's the light bearer, and basically that's what the Statue of Liberty is. She's holding the Promethean torch, the torch of learning, of knowledge, which some people say is actually Luciferian, that Satan gave people knowledge, so that torch is denoting Satan. You know, you have to do your own investigation. So I say, watch my flame turn green like the Promethean torch, and then pay no child support when me and my Mike divorce. So once again, when this shit turns into money for me, I don't have to, you know, when I break up with my Mike, I ain't got to pay her nothing because I handle my business. Then I go into actually, which is really relative to now, because styles change and then people jump on bandwagons. So at the time, it was a lot of R&B thugs. Everybody had like a greasy chest, and it was R&B, you know, R&B thugs. Now everybody's kind of like a transvestite thug. So, but back then it was just R&B thug. So I said, some of y'all cats in the game look confused in your butterfly collars and your crocodile shoes. Everybody was like pointy shoed up, and they was, you know, just suit, you know, rayon shirts. And like, I thought you know, you had braids and you was a tough guy last week. Now you're R&B guy. And then I was actually making an observation. I said, gotta pay dues. Street news, you know it's off the hook when 031 is gangbanging in Brooklyn. So 031 was like, and keep in mind this is like 1997, like I'm in Brooklyn and everybody coming out of prison are brand new bloods. I had not, you know, blood, like gangbanging, there was like Little Rock, but there were certain places we thought it'd never make it to, Atlanta being one. And then definitely not New York. So when me and Blue started sending this flood of dudes coming out, and that was the name of the gang, they were called 031, and they were out in New York slicing anybody that wore red. So I was like kind of one of the first people to like do nigga news and actually on the ground say, yo, this shit is crazy. Like the music has transformed the culture of New York and even got these niggas gangbanging. So that's that. That's Understandable Smooth, and this is Line for Line, Ras Kass.